According to the IMDb website, the genre categories for the Joel Schumacher movie Falling Down are action, crime and drama. And there is evidence that all of these genres are represented in the movie. True, the action isn't particularly fast-paced, but there is the occasional jump scare, like the scene in the Whammy Burger when Bill's gun accidentally goes off.
Why don't you eat your lunch, please? Eat your lunch. You all need your vitamins A's and B's and... It's an accident! It's an accident! The trigger, it's sensitive. It's okay. It's a sensitive trigger. And you, ma'am? How's the food?
Plus there's the overall willy-won't-y element, or whether or not Bill makes it home. Where things get a bit hazy is when it comes to the good guys versus the bad guys theme that you would typically find in an action film. Normally the distinction is pretty clear-cut, but in this movie, who the bad guys and the good guys are is up for debate.
I'm the bad guy?
Yeah.
Some might see the main character Bill, played by Michael Douglas, as a vigilante hero sticking it to the man, and some might see him as a crazy gunman who's gone off the rails. By the very same token, the cops chasing Bill down are either the heroes stopping a dangerous criminal, or they're the bad guys getting in the way of a downtrodden dad trying to get home to his kid's birthday party. When it comes to the crime genre, we have the police on the trail of a criminal, but there's not really any big mystery to solve. As the movie progresses, Sergeant Martin Prendergast, played by Robert Duvall, pieces together the connections between the various incidents, leading them to Bill and his ultimate motive. But the audience is already well aware of the situation and are just waiting for Robert Duvall's...
Who is he?
He had this personalized license plate. What the hell was it? It was weird. It said, Defense.
Defense?
D-F-E-N-S. Defense. Yo, Mr. Yee. Defense!
character to catch up. Similarly, with regards to Thriller, there are a couple of tense scenes with the detective Sandra Torres, played by Rachel Tickerton, like in the Army surplus store when Bill risks being discovered by Sandra.
Can I help you?
Yeah, police officer. I'm looking for a man.
Are you now?
Yeah, late 30s. White shirt and tie. He'd be carrying a gym bag.
But again, the audience can easily anticipate what's going to happen, and the focus stays firmly on the character's internal emotions rather than any external conflict. For me, Falling Down falls, pun intended, more firmly into the drama genre. The main character just wants to get home for his daughter's birthday, but his need is to be recognised and respected in order for him to be economically viable.
I was not economically viable. No.
Come on, that's enough. I'll buy this.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget me.
The opening scenes in the traffic jam are an incredibly effective reflection of Bill's mindset, getting more and more irritated until he finally cracks. Something else which pushes the movie beyond the boundaries of the action genre is the complex subplots. As well as Bill's relationship with his estranged wife and his daughter, the audience are given an in-depth insight into rather tragic personal life of Officer Prendergast and his wife.
Don't tell me you don't know. I want to know when the hell you're coming home now!
Amanda, shut up. Did you hear me? Shut up. Now, I'll get home when I'm finished, and not 1 second before. Now, is that clear? Is that clear?
Even some of the other characters that Bill meets on his journey home, for example, the Korean store owner, the gangbangers that he beats up, and the guy from the Army surplus store, are given much more history and depth than you'd expect from a typical action film. With all that said, I think there's one more genre that Falling Down deserves to be credited with, and possibly the most important one, and that's dark comedy. The scenes of Bill venting his increasing frustration have some fantastic dark comedic undertones, like when he's in the Korean store and he asks the guy,
You have any idea How much money my country has given your country?
How much?
I don't know. It's got to be a lot. You can bet on that.
Then there's Bill's interaction with the customer in the Whammy Burger.
And you, ma'am? How's the food? I think we have a critic.
But my ultimate favourite is on the golf course.
What the hell? Oh, it must be the groundskeeper. Well, if he is, he's out of uniform. Hey, you there! What are you doing there?
Just passing through.
Nobody said you could play through. Get off my home.
Oh, Frank, he said he was passing through.
He's not even a member. Look at the way he's dressed, for Christ's sake. Would you get off my golf course?
I am.
He is.
Go back the way you came.
Frank, listen, I don't like the looks of this guy. Leave him alone, will you?
Listen, what am I paying my fucking dues for? This is my golf course. If I want to play here, I will play here. You understand? If he gets hit with my Titleist, that's his fucking problem.
Don't yell at me. I'm just here playing with you, for Christ's sake. Catch the ball. You want to...
Four! Four!
Five!
Wait a minute. Whoa.
What the hell are you trying to do? Kill me with a golf ball? Is that enough? You got all these beautiful acres fenced in for your little game, but you gotta kill me with a golf ball? You should have children playing here. You should have families having picnics. You should have a goddamn petting zoo. Instead, you got these stupid electric carts for you old men with nothing better to do?
Frank, what's wrong, Frank? Frank, are you okay?
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Oh, my God! I gotta get some
What's
help,
wrong
Frank.
with you?
Help!
Your heart?
Help!
Something's wrong with your heart? What can I do? Pills? Where are your pills? Well, I guess you're out of luck, aren't you? Your little cart's gonna drown. Now, aren't you sorry you didn't let me pass through your golf course?
Golf.
Yeah. And now you're gonna die wearing that stupid little hat. How does it feel?
Credit has to go to screenwriter Eddie Rowe Smith, who also wrote Outrageous Fortune and Fatal Beauty, which show similar sparks of comedic genius.